Hello world! We are made to complement each other, not compete with each other. Two of the biggest struggles that couples have in their relationship is not understanding each other and not communicating effectively how they feel. It's like two people in a car and they both have their hands on the steering wheel. If they don't come to an understanding quickly, then they could wreck everything. What we have to do is learn to put aside our own feelings and point of view, how we think things should be, and listen to our partner's feelings and what they really need from us in this moment. That means letting our guard down, not being defensive, not taking offense, not judging how they feel, and just simply opening our heart to them, letting your ego take a back seat. There's always something beautiful to happen. You respond with love to your partner. You just made their feelings the priority and now they feel your love. They finally feel heard and now you are starting to understand them. That allows you both to feel safe enough to be in your natural state. The man can embrace his strong, confident, protective nature for her, and she can embrace her loving, caring, and supportive nature for him. Together, they become stronger than their circumstances. This is how emotionally intimacy and connection is created. This is how partners learn how to trust each other and be consistent in taking care of each other. Where there is peace, love will grow by Joel Clemons. On the story of Anna telling that good morning, my dears, to all unbelievers who think that this cup is empty and I don't drink at all. Can you see that? You can see that. There's coffee. Every morning after an hour of waking up, I start with a cup of good freshly ground coffee. I recommend. I can't live without coffee. Always sweetened with honey. Attention, I'm drinking. Oh my God! Have a good day! On the post of Morning with Ama, it captions saying, "Are you running away?" This used to be my defense system. I have been surrounded by a lot of people at the time. I thought that defeated my value because after all they are the cause of you being more important. There was a time and from month to month, week to week, I felt that something was wrong, like something was draining the energy out of me that I don't really need. And most of all, I no longer want superficial, empty conversation. I don't need to be centered surrounded by people with different values than mine. Then I understand that I was so afraid of loneliness because I couldn't meet myself with my own self. For fear of what I would find out about myself, what I would discover, this paralysis was more important than the truth. For the fear that maybe I'm not as cool, as striking and brave as others see me. That maybe I'm really someone completely different, that I have my opinion, that I do not want to conform to what is happening, or that I should not do anything at all. I made a decision. I will be my own priority. I will learn step by step who Ama is. This journey continues to this day, and it was the best decision I ever made. And when escape moment appeared today, in various situations, not only in the context of relationship, I am able to recognize them, stop and not follow the old pattern. And you, what is your story? P.S. I love you. He also said that stop. Are you two running away? Hi there. Do you know that once I was very afraid to be alone in multidimensional way? I needed to surround myself with people because I thought that only in this way I was worth something. I was running away from myself and from who I really am up until finally the emptiness appeared, and that's when I realized that I cannot go on like this. And you? What are you running away from? P.S. This is it. What a new hair color you have, Anna, and it perfectly suits you if you are Anna. Are you going to take the color of your hair like this? On this post of Anna, she tells to us that, remember, you are your power. You are worth everything you are working towards. And you are capable of reaching those dreams that feel they are beyond the stars. The magic is within you, Ama. Which all of what Anna said are true, because in our life, we should learn that always moving forward to the dreams that we want to achieve. Yeah. I know and I feel how happy you are, Simone, how you are refreshed. Just always keep it up, the overjoyed positivity. Yes, in your eyes, we see what is in your soul. It's so precious moment having a family quality time. As families forever. It's time, Simone, going to Roma for some shooting scene. It's good, Simone, if you are doing some acting work. You all remember, guys, this is the time Michele go to Greece and take his time roaming around the area and make the most of it as tourists stay in the place. From the Variety News, take a glimpse on the exciting answers of Michele to the questions.
Because we saw each other, we became such a great friends, and actually it was so easy. Because when you become a friend with the person you're working with, it's easier to work with, and Blake is one of them.
Last thing I want to ask is the housemaid coming up.
Yeah.
What can you say about Enzo? Is it much different from the book? What can you tease?
That's a good question. Enzo is a weirdo, and I like to play weirdos. So, is a real weirdo, right? So I think the housemaid, the film, is going to be very faithful to the book. So that's all I can actually say. But at the same time, I'm proud of myself to be part of that project and being a weirdo. So in another Paul Feig project, by the way, So I love Paul, and he's one of the most gentle person.
Hi! Hello, Michele! Here are some of the memorable photos of the cast of Another Simple Favor premiere at the 2025 XSSW Conference and Festival in Austin, Texas. As we say, our thanks to Shutterstock, an empowering media and design tools to help you create with confidence and bring brand stories to life, as we can all see, to the one they gave to Michele, as ever handsome and with his unique charisma. This time, after Austin, Texas, he go back to Milan. Hear this out from Michele, his message about his coming movie.
The way I enjoyed it playing Mac and Home Sweet Home. My next film, it was unbelievable, you know, wearing the clothes of this crazy psychopath, evil demon. It was just something I was always,
Michele's story said on his movie about Home Sweet Home Rebirth that nothing is at its same. Get ready, everyone, as they give the release in the US on April 11, 2025. We will all gonna wait for it, for this thrilling movie of him. As to this movie that he gave so much of his emotion, as he really liked his character. You remember, guys, that Michele became a guest already on the show of Sepos Taperte, and if I am not mistaken, this was his second time. Hear this invitation for all.
Ci vediamo questa sera a C'è posta per te, ci sarò anch'io, non mancate, ci vediamo stasera su Canale 5.
As to the 8th episode of Sepos Taperte 2025, two male guests on Women's Day. In the 8th episode of the Canale 5 People Show, Broadcast on Saturday, March 8, 2025 in prime time, Maria De Felipe will welcome actor Michele Morrone and Stash, frontman of The Colors, into the studio. For Michele Morrone, who became famous worldwide thanks to the Netflix saga 365 Journey, this is his second guest appearance on the program after the first one last year. The actor will be the protagonist of a surprise, just like Stash, who recently participated in the San Remo Festival. Thank you for the video and photos from Davide Maggio News. From With It said that on the interview of Michele, saying the thing that inspired me the most about her was just the fact that she is 20 years old. This girl got on a train, in a car, started to go around the whole of Italy to find the doctor who could help her father. Something here really struck me. I repeat, once again, I don't know if I, at her age and in the same condition, would have had the courage. She got this news. She said, okay, it hurts, but I have to find the solution right away. I'm very decisive now, but I wasn't in my 20s. I also put myself in the shoes of this girl's mother. Why? I mean, you imagine a person growing up as a little girl, falling in love with a man, spending her life, her hours, her days with this man. And then at some point, life goes to this person and says, you know, you might lose the love of your life forever. So a fire started inside her. I put myself both in the mother's shoes. In fact, much more in those of the mother, knowing how I am, much more in those of the mother than in those of the girl. That's why I have a lot of respect for people who can do things that I could never do. Intelligent and wonderful young woman could have. You know, help. My love, I'd like you to promise me tonight in front of Maria that you will be a little lighter, that you will try to live a little toughlessly, that you haven't had for a long time, that you will be a little, from all of the thoughts that you have had until now, that you wouldn't worry about me, because you know that even Dad said to live in color, and that's the way it has to be. We have to start living in color like Dad. And you have to start thinking about your dreams, not just mom. I did. Let's get the end below. Thank you for watching my video today. Comment your reaction below. Don't forget to click the like button. Share this video to others and please subscribe on my channel. Day 71 of the 365 days of 2025. Message to all. While we are all responsible for our own healing, how we treat our partner will either help them to heal by feeling safe or make them suffer more by feeling unloved. When someone truly loves you, they don't use your past traumas or the damage that others have caused against you. They remind you of the beautiful person that you really are and help you to be able to see yourself without your sense of injury. They help you see why you should love yourself more. Love is being able to see past someone's pain and helping them find their smile. Love is asking someone where it hurts and loving them there. Love is forgiving someone for what they can't forgive themselves for. Love is wanting to empty them from all the hurt they have inside and fill them with all the kindness they deserve. Love is wanting to empty them from all the hurt they have inside and fill them with all the kindness they deserve. Love is helping someone put aside who they think they should be for who the way that you do. As much as we might want to, we don't have the power to completely take away someone else's pain. We can only work on healing ourselves, but by healing our own emotional wounds enough, we are able to be patient, gentle, compassionate, and empathetic to others and show up for them when it's hard for them to love themselves. With the right person, healing is a most welcome journey. By Joel Clemons.